Oh, hi! Namaste! Annyeonghaseyo! My name is Surbi and welcome to Maze of Life. So, a few days ago, I had made oi kimchi, which is cucumber kimchi. And at that time, the biotechnology graduate in me jumped out and said, why not you share the small science behind kimchi with your audience? So, you know how there is this small process in biotechnology that turns vegetables into one of the most nutritious and delicious food in the world. And what is it? Do you know? No? No? I'll tell you. Let's get started. So, kimchi is a generic term for fermented vegetables, spices, and minor ingredients which are fermented and eaten traditionally in Korea and obviously now in the rest of the world. So, it is a side dish or which is also called banchan in Korean. So the major ingredients, which is the cabbage and the radish, are first salted, and then after that they are combined with other ingredients like green onions, garlic, ginger, and seasoned with chili paste or many other ingredients like whatever the person prefers. So all these ingredients that you have mixed nicely, these are put into jars and kept at appropriate temperatures. So for kimchi production, the temperature is 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, and because of that, the jars are kept in the refrigerator. So this whole process is divided into two stages. The first stage is brining. So these cabbage, radish, all these things are stored in brine, which is high concentration of salt in water, and by that all the harmful bacteria gets killed, and the remaining lactic acid bacteria or lactobacillus species, in the second stage it converts the sugars into lactic acid. So the lactic acid then firstly it kills all the harmless bacteria if there are any remaining, and it gives the tangy, the sour taste that the kimchi has. That is because of the lactic acid value. So kimchi has so much nutritional value, like it is rich in vitamin A, B, C, iron, beta carotene, and of course probiotics because it is a fermented food. And it is suggested to be eaten for people who are dealing with blood pressure, blood cholesterol, then diabetes. A lot of pre-diabetic people are suggested to eat kimchi, and they have seen results, good results. So yes, kimchi is a superfood. Do you know how it originated? Like very long back, people in Korea, like 2300 BC, at that time people were struggling with very cold weather, like extreme cold weather, and they wanted to preserve the food resources. At that time, like after the arrival of their first cabbage, they started fermentation, and that is where the kimchi originated, and that is how they could preserve their food for a very long period of time. And last fact, not a very scientific one but a general one, you must be knowing this, but people in Korea say kimchi when they are getting their pictures clicked, and not the traditional cheese or e, whatever you guys say. So next time when you are getting pictures clicked, remember this and try saying kimchi. Okay. So finally, I really didn't want. So lastly, I really didn't want to get very deep into lactic acid fermentation or the bacteria involved and all that science, because if you are really interested, you can go check out some research papers. I went through like 2-3 papers, but then I thought that it's not really a good idea to throw fact scientific terms on people who might not be knowing a lot of it, because not everyone has studied biotechnology obviously. So yes, so if you're interested, please check out the research papers. And about kimchi, if you've not tried it, I will highly recommend you to eat it once, because it's not just about trying another cuisine, but it is also a very healthy food. If you are really curious, you can try making it at home as well. It's not a very difficult process, but the fermentation takes like 2 months. Like you started in uh, winters, and then after that you can consume it for 2-3 months more. So it is a nice sustainable kind of food which you should try. Highly recommend it. And my personal favorite is the cucumber kimchi, which I was talking about. So please try it and let me know. And if you have any queries, scientific or non-scientific, you can ask in the comment section below. I will be really happy to answer. Also, if you liked the video, please let me know that too in the comment section. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.